Hello, welcome back to Wolf Plays Oceanblock 2, and I'm down here in my mob farm where I made a couple of changes. Specifically, I raised the roof and made some room for the spawner. So I killed a bunch of wither skeletons offline between episodes, wasn't having a lot of luck. So I wanted to put looting on my sword, and in the wow, can't type at all here. In the recipe for looting 3, in the Ender IO enchanting table or enchanter, you need skeleton skulls, which I didn't have. So I made some beheading upgrades to put in the mob masher. They work very well. And then thought, well, as long as I'm doing beheading, maybe I should just put the spawner in here, and it turns out it's a much more reliable to get wither skeleton skulls. So I have 3. I can pretty easily get some more. All I really have to do is turn off the light, and I already have 3 more. So they spawn pretty quick. Not super fast, but does get some other drops in the meantime. And if I'm really creative, it's actually possible for me to sneak in there and speed that up just a little bit. But I may look at whether I want to put an access up above, and then I can use my temporal pouch to speed up the spawner just a little bit. But as you can see, it's working pretty well just as it is. Go ahead and turn the lights on in there. And we'll trash you because I don't need any stone swords. Alright, so having successfully done that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have enough to easily spawn 2 withers, and I think, do I need a shield? Probably doesn't matter for the wither fight. So I made this compact machine previously. I don't remember which episode that might have been. Nor do I remember what I did with my, there it is, shrinking device. Plays music when you arrive. Okay. So we're going to try this in here. We're going to try it as an actual fight first, and then if I get completely wrecked, we'll look at cheesing the fight. Should be able to do okay. I did get protection 4 on most of my armor, and fire protection on this one, so do I want... So I need to figure out which quick key. You're all okay. Stupefy might want a quick key. What would I set that to? Maybe C? And then invulnerability to V. And then let's go C if there's things already bound to those. Key C. Spellbook, open spellbook. Shouldn't matter though. Don't care about that. Save hotbar activator. Don't care about that. Clear crafting grid. That shouldn't be a big deal. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of things. Let's just try it. Yeah, too many things bound to that key. How about V? Nope, that worked, but it also did something in my inventory. So let's go back here. Keybinds, key V. That one shouldn't be a problem. I'm not going to use that one. Toggle tool abilities. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. I don't know what toggle tool abilities is. I assume that turns all of it on and off. That's not really what I want. And Ars Nouveau shouldn't make a difference if I'm not holding a spell book. Just out of curiosity, what's B bound to? Balance the crafting grid, that's fine. Open the satchel, I'm not gonna make one, but let's just take it out anyway. Player overview. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. No, it's bound to the backpack, that makes sense. How about H? Anchor for building gadgets. That's not gonna happen. Show HUD on mechanism. I don't think that's a problem. I don't need to do any hacking. And oh, it's to toggle my magnet though. Let's toggle the magnet with this. Or this. Perfect. All right. So then, yeah. I probably won't actually hit those when I'm trying, but we shall see. I haven't fought a wither without any other things in a long time, so we'll see how this goes. Got it. All right. Only hit 3 or 4 keys that were not the key I wanted to hit, but that's not bad. Let's not do another one just yet. So tell me about you. What are the ways I can get more of you? See, shards, don't really want to do that. Loot fabricator, maybe. But I have to kill 6 of them. You know what? I think this might be a good time to look at the replication mod. How much of this do I have? I have a bunch of this that I can cook up. Is there a way to ore double this or anything? Not really. Okay. We'll just use this furnace. That seems fine. I do have 1 pipe. That's, I guess, a place to start. There is a whole quest for this, right? Let's go look at Never touched this one, but it looks pretty cool. Replication. Okay, so matter networks, probably going to need more of those. And I need one of these. And identification chamber, sure. Replicator, sure. Disintegrator, sure. Memory chip sounds like a good idea. Matter tank, I think what I saw on this was you need multiples, and then chip storage. All right, lots of things to craft. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough, but I did see some in a couple of spots, so let's just see how far we can get here. Glass panes. I have no glass, really. Do I have any sand in here? Not much. Let's get some glass. Right, we'll come back to you. Gonna need a terminal. I guess I should probably look at, so all of these, they're just all our experience, right? Yeah, okay. I think I need more than one of those. Identification chamber. What don't I have here? More glass panes. What a pain. Let's just go for a quick swim for no apparent reason. Let's just get half a stack. All right, identification chamber. Sounds like a good idea. Replicator. I'm sure I'm going to need at least one of those. Disintegrator needs matter tanks. Okay, we'll come back to you. Let's get one chip. And one chip storage. And then you need 2 of the tanks. And that's the whole chapter. Okay. I don't know how many things I need to disintegrate. I assume I need at least a couple of these. Let's get as many as we can, I guess, which is apparently 3. That could have been a mistake. Because I need more of these, I assume. Okay. Well. Yep. And these are all just XP. Where am I going to put this? I guess I cleared out a space over here. Yeah, here sounds good. So let's assume I need to start with some pipes. That's pretty cool. And an identification chamber. Let's put you in the middle. And then a disintegrator over here. A replicator over there. We'll put our chip storage on this side as well. And then maybe this thing up here. All right. And then you do need power. So I'm going to have to run power over here somewhere. Probably doesn't make too much difference where it comes up at. Let's see here. It's going to be a long ways. How much? I do not have enough, I'm quite sure. And I guess the question is, do you connect there? It looks like you did. All right, let's go make some more. Universal. Always good to make lots. put you away. And let's go see what we can do here. All right, so I'm assuming you not connect to the side of that. Connect from underneath. Okay. But I kind of want you there because I'm assuming I'm going to want more than one replicator. But I guess I don't know if I need more than two. Yeah, it's fine. And just for symmetry, let's do this and this. All right, so what's a thing that's going to be hard to get? Echo shards? Echo shards are probably difficult. Let's look at this nether star. So that looks like fire and something else. Do you tell me what they are? And quantum. Okay, what has... Oh, look at that. It shows me what has quantum. Plutonium. Yeah, I don't have that. Skulk sensors. Nope, don't have that. Lots of skulky things have it. Ender pearls, they have one. I mean, I've got lots of ender pearls though, so that's easy enough. And then the other one looked like nether. What gives me lots of nether? That I might have lots of basalt, maybe. We do have a basalt generator now. Netherite, that's not going to happen. And more netherite, still not going to happen. Soul sand or soul soil. That would be doable. Compressed basalt. I guess, does the crushed basalt have nether? That would be useful. Netherrack does. That's probably not super hard to get. Goo does. That's interesting. Does that mean that like the blaze powder has... there's blaze rods, so... Blaze... You're not going to tell me in here, are you? Okay. Blaze... Do you have... You have one. You have two. Well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Okay, so identification chamber. Looks like you go in here and then I can maybe identify you, even though I kind of already know what you are. Yep, that looks to be the case. Do you have tags on you? Can't quite see what that is. And I think you said you were also had nether, so how are we doing? Ah, you ate my nether star, you okay. So then I assume you have to go in here and then I can see nether stars. Okay. So now I need some nether, and so let's just go, let's see. Let's go see what we have in here. Oh, I should really clean up the hole I made there. Nope. In here. You can go away. Alright. So let's grab a bunch of you. And then... Do you have nether? You have two, right? Is that what I'm reading there? Let's grab some of you then. glowstone. Yeah, okay. So actually more efficient to use these other than I have to disintegrate them, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll just start with a 1 stack for now. Let's go see how this works here. So if I come over to you and I disintegrate you, where do I put you? Where do you go? Oh, you're the replicator. That's not what I want. Disintegrator. I just put you in there. You seem to be self-balancing, which is kind of interesting. And then I assume you're going, oh, Ender and Quantum. All right. And some organic. Where am I getting organic? Is all that coming from the... Oh, sure is. All right. Can I split you up and do you at the same time? Look at that. That's cool. So precious. I guess I just don't have anywhere to store precious, do I? So how are we doing here? So I need 16 and 64. I'm not getting any nether yet. But I am doing good on the quantum. Didn't you say you had nether? Yes. Oh, it's because you're stored in here? Do I need just more tanks then? I must. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've got 3. And I have no more of this quantum stuff. No. Replica. So I can make this some polymorphic fluid and primal coal. Which isn't too hard to get. I think, didn't you? Chorus. I have lots of chorus fruit in here. Just do it right here, actually. Right, let's drop the bucket in because that makes total sense. So, you know what? Let's get a fluid canister. Fluid canister. So that'll get me the first 8 buckets anyway. And then can I put all of you in there at once? I can. That's perfect. And then so I think that should be enough for 16 and 16. Is there something faster than this? Superheated. Blue magma block is 400. You're 75. Oh, can I make a blue magma block? You know what? I think I probably can. And then I get you. Oh yeah, way faster. All right, and then I just pick up this soul sand, and then at some point maybe I'll just lower all of this, but yeah, it gives us half a stack. That might be good enough, maybe? I have no idea. Let's cook you up. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put you away. Keep you for the moment. I guess let's just kind of stack you up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yep. Okay, so you're filling. And now I can make another star. So how do I do this? Replicate. Ooh, look at this. What's it doing? Oh, cool. And then now I have my nether star. All right. So you won't tell me how short I am on anything. So I'm actually short by 1 quantum, but I have plenty of nether. So in the quantum, I think I was getting from ender pearls. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So 1 more ender pearl and I can make another nether star. Cool. I think we're going to do more stuff with this, actually. That was very fun. Yeah, I like it, that mod. All right, so we needed the nether star. What a sidetrack. What did we get here? Oh, we got a trophy. Cool. So that we could make one of these, which is 4 eyes of ender around the nether star. That's easy enough. Ender. I don't have any eyes, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you go into here like this. And then basically with this, the more of these alternators you have around it, the faster it works. Or if you have 12 hours of time, then you can also just kind of do that. And ender star. Nice. All right. What do you get used for? You're used to make the goo, so I actually need 2 of you. Okay, so I am going to need at least 1 more nether star. Identification chambers. So you now know Skulk and you know nether stars. That's good. So if I put you over here, I can make a whole 64 Skulk. Nice. All right. I like that a lot. Actually, Prismarine's kind of a pain. Not the disintegrator, the identification chamber. Let's teach you Prismarine as well. Yeah. Okay. And enchanting apparatus. I thought I made an enchanting apparatus. Did I not make an enchanting apparatus? I may not have. At ours. Looks like I did not. All right. Well, I think looking at the time, we're probably getting pretty close anyway. So I think we're going to call this one here. And in between episodes, I will make an enchanting apparatus. And then when I come back next time, we'll make that shard or maybe a couple. We might just replicate them, actually. That looks like a kind of a fun way to do some things. But yeah, we'll work on that and then we can get our next tier of goo and we'll continue to make progress. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.